Hello, it is Dan Webster here, head professional at St Anne's Old Links. I'm back in the studio and I'm just going to cover something that I think is quite interesting and you must know about. It's very, very important. A customer's been in today, he's bought a set of clubs that he's not that happy with. He purchased them from another facility and he wasn't custom fit. He didn't go through the custom fit process. He bought a set of ping irons, the new G iron, and he's gone from 5 to sand wedge, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pitching wedge and sand wedge. And he's come in explaining that he seems to be struggling with his distances. His pitching wedge goes a good distance, his sand wedge is good, but it doesn't get out of the bunkers. And there's quite a big gap. So I've had a little chat and I've explained a couple of things to him. He's left the clubs with me because we're going to do a little bit of work on them, and also I'm going to help him find in the next week or so the exact correct gapping. So basically this was the situation. He hit his pitching wedge a bit too far. I'm going to hit a couple of shots and explain what's happened. So this is a wedge. Nice strike, good hit. And I've checked the loft on this wedge. The actual loft on this wedge, as you can see, is 44 degrees. Okay, 44 degree pitching wedge. You can see why it's going so long. That's the loft of an 8-iron of 15 years ago. Okay, this is his sand wedge. Going to hit a shot with that. Nice strike. And once again, I've checked the loft of his sand wedge. 44 was his pitching wedge, sand wedge is 53 degrees. 53 degrees with his sand wedge. Now you can understand why he's struggling to get out of a bunker. We need 56, 57, 58 degrees of loft on a sand wedge. Give us plenty of loft, nice bit of bounce to get the ball airborne. So the chat I've had with the gentleman was explaining where the issue is. And you can see, I'm just going to have a little look at the distance gap there is between those two clubs. Okay, so we've got a carry distance gap of about 21 yards, total distance gap of 21 yards. So we're looking for something that might give us a carry distance that gets in between there. So he needs a gap wedge, 100%. 20 yards gap is far too big. So I'm just going to hit a gap wedge. The loft of this wedge is 50 degrees. It's a little bit heavier towards the higher end, but I'll explain that in a second. And I'm looking for a carry somewhere around the 104, 105 with this wedge. Okay, again quite a nice strike, a little bit short. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to have a little tweak of the loft of this. Got the wedge in the loft and line machine, just going to give this a little tweak. Yeah, that's 50 degrees. So as easy as that, I've moved that to 48 degrees. So now we've got 44 sand wedge, 48 degree wedge, and a 44 degree pitching wedge, 48 degree wedge, and a 53. Now I've got the gap a bit closer, as you can see. Hopefully we'll get yardages right. So I'm looking for 104, 105 carry. (102, 103 carry), pretty much there. Okay, this is why it's important. The other problem was the sand wedge is too strong. 53 degree sand wedge, that is just ridiculous. So we're looking to give a club in the bag that might have a little bit more loft in it, help him get out of bunkers, and also give a shorter yardage. So I'm going to put a 58 degree wedge in. This is a 58 degree wedge here. I'm just going to hit a shot with that 58 and look at some numbers with that as well. So looking for a carry of around about 80 yards an hour with a normal swing with this. A little bit short. So I've got 58, 53, 48 and 44. Good memory there. So again, looking for around about an 80 yard carry shot. That should be there. Oh, 79 yards. Okay, I hope you can understand where I'm coming from here. The customer purchased a set of clubs, thought they were okay, 5 to sand wedge, struggled in the bunkers with his sand wedge. Well, we know now check the loft on it, 53 degrees of loft. That is far too strong for a sand wedge. We want 56, 57, 58 maybe to get that ball out of a bunker. We also know that his pitching wedge was going too far. We checked the loft on that, 44 degrees for his pitching wedge. Big 9-degree gap between the two gave him a yardage issue. So we've popped a 50-degree wedge in, tried that, a little bit weak. Managed to tweak it to 48 degrees, again a simple exercise you saw me do here. Gave me a nice gapping. And then what I'd also suggest is looking at a 58-degree wedge or 56 to complement the set to make the bunker shots easier. I think what you're understanding here is it is so important to get custom fit. It's really important to make sure the lofts are right for your equipment. If you haven't done that, go and check them out with a PGA Pro, ask for a loft and line machine and check the lofts. Go on a system like this and get your yardages right. Come and see myself or any of my team down at Lytham Golf Academy and we'll help you. We'll make that decision for you and take away all the confusion. But just remember, if you do get a set off the shelf with a pitching wedge and a sand wedge, there's going to be a massive gap between the two clubs and the sand wedge you might struggle to get up out of bunkers. Thanks again for watching. If there's any videos you'd like me to do, please click like, subscribe and put some comments. I will do some requests. I'm enjoying doing these vids, I'm having great fun doing it. Please, like I've said, share this video away and I'll hopefully see you all soon.